Hello everybody, Pansy here, welcome to Miss Holmes, the death of Peter Blackheart. It's a new beta server demo by Elephant Games. Alright, here we go, let's check it out.
Your new place is actually pretty cozy. Check.
Thank you. I hope to have friends over more often. Checkmate. I just don't know what to do with myself since crime in London has gone down so much.
The criminals are without their leader since you caught Moriarty. I'm sure it will pick up again. Ah, that must be the morning paper. Maybe there'll be something for you in there. Harold!
A mystery guest passing out on the doorstep? Suppose that is what I get for complaining about boredom. Yeah, excitement begins right now, guys. It's a new case. Wake the unexpected guest. New task.
I know this man. Quick, get some gauze and smelling salts while I check his pulse.
Cannot shake the feeling that this unexpected visit foreshadows something even worse. But first, Oscar's friend needs help. And a chess puzzle, a secret hiding place. Oscar said it has something to do with the pieces. I think that will open up, guys. It's Oscar and Harold when they were in school together. It looks like they were close. Very good friends. So first aid kit inside the cabinet. Oscar Watson. What is the mailbox doing here, guys? It's a new one. New mailbox. From Amazon. It's a personalized mailbox with his name. How very cool. A combination lock. Smelling salt. That would be too much smelling salt. So I guess we have to apply this onto the bandage here, the gauze. So we don't need the whole thing, we need to cut this into strips. Perfect size.
Miss Holmes, please excuse my dramatic entrance. I have a heart issue that causes me to faint when I get too excited. I swear I'm innocent. I wouldn't hurt a fly, ask Oscar. Wait, okay. Let me slow down and tell you what happened. I served as quartermaster on the Mermaid under Captain John Peter Bradley. The captain retired after he found Morgan's treasure. I was happy for him. I transferred to another ship and spent a relatively peaceful time at sea. Then, this morning, I heard a newsboy shouting about the murder of Peter Blackheart. I checked the newspaper, and he was right. Old Captain Bradley was killed. They nailed him to the wall with the harpoon. It was a bloody scene, and I'm the main suspect. I was returning home when I saw the sergeant at my door, so I ran.
And that's why you became the main suspect, because you ran away. That makes you suspicious.
I knew you were a friend of Oscar's, so I looked him up and came to find you. Please help me. Do you mind if I sit down for a bit? I still don't feel very well. There are more details in a newspaper if you want to take a look.
I'll take care of Harold. Take a code to my laboratory. There's a phone in there if you want to contact the police.
I should check the newspaper for details about the murder now. Where has it gone? New task. Check the newspaper for murder details. Okay, lab code. I believe we are missing a code wheel. Well, actually, no. Enter the code. Leave it to Oscar to make even that into a riddle. Let me guess. The number of wheels. So, 4 for the automobile. This one is a 2 for the bike. And 1. Oscar's lab. Oscar's laboratory has all the latest equipment, and I can imagine how much effort he put into this. It does look quite nice, guys. A dial phone? Whoa. Wait. Oscar has mice. Should let him know. But I have to neutralize that chemical smoker. I think I saw that at the winding key at the back of the mouse, guys. Was that a winding mouse? That looks mechanical. A mechanical mouse. Stop the chemical reaction using vacuum cleaner. Oscar must have taken his vacuum apart to clean it. Guess I'll have to track down the other parts. What else do I need, guys? I don't know. Maybe the motor. It's missing the motor. An iron. A good place to use the iron to press something to dry things off. Using heat. Another coded stash. Come on, Oscar. Must everything be a puzzle? I cannot open it without the missing books anyway. A number code. Acid neutralizer. Oh, maybe we don't need the vacuum here, guys. Another chemical reaction. Prepare the iron here. So this is an old-fashioned iron. You put the coals in. The coal pieces. It's cooling down. Scale pen. We don't know what we are ironing yet. We don't have the iron chains. A floor nozzle for the vacuum. And here is the newspaper. Wet newspaper. Aha. A thin cloth to cover the paper. Yeah, otherwise the ink who disappear, guys. London hero Peter Blackheart Bradley dead. Inspector Gregson continues Holmes' famous case. Mr. Blackheart was pinned to the wall with a harpoon, indicating strength and rage. Reports suggest that the suspect fainted knocking over a table. The suspect is named Harold Kern. Police found Harold Kern's tobacco pouch at the crime scene. So they use the captain's middle name to draw a comparison to my uncle's old case. There's too little blood for a wound that large, and that means he is already dead by the time the harpoon went through his chest. The inspector determined that Harold had fainted and overturned the table. And it seems Harold is the only person in Peter's death, or Peter's circle, strong enough to pin a man to the wall with a harpoon. Connect the statements in a logical sequence to make a deduction. Select two statements in the correct order to connect them. If you choose incorrectly, the arrow will disappear. Alright. Victim was already dead when he was pinned to the wall. Yes. Alright, the victim was pinned to the wall. This is number one. Followed by... alright, maybe the other way around. 1, 2. Alright, fine. Not enough blood in the scene, that's number one. This is number one. That is number one. Alright. Yeah, this 4 can go in any order, guys. If the crime scene was staged, Harold might be innocent. And that's definitely something worth digging into here, but I will have to negotiate with the police first. Then I can tell Harold I'll take the case. Get Scotland Yard's permission to visit the crime scene. New task. Do we know his number, guys? Scotland Yard's number. Another of also secret hiding place. Maybe using the weights. Balance the weights. 4, 3, and 2. Oh, there's a 1 here. Perfect. Game tokens. Small handle. I don't think they're up for a game here, guys. But maybe we can play this by ourselves? Solitaire. Arrange the tokens on the chessboard so that each row and column contains no duplicates. Choose 2 tokens to swap them. Everything in order here. That's the easiest way. And done. A diamond. You need to arrange the book. Arrange the books to complete the image on the spheres. On the spines. I keep saying the wrong words here. Excellent. Now, just need to enter the code. 9. Oh, it's done automatically. Scotland Yard number. Handkerchief.
This is Inspector Smith speaking. Who's this?
This is Holmes. Charlotte Holmes. I'm calling about the death of Peter Blackheart. Oh, Harold Khan. I have reason to believe that he was already dead when his body was brought into the house.
This is Charlotte Holmes. I'm calling about the death of Peter Blackheart. I have reason to believe that he was already dead when his body was brought into the house.
How did you come to this conclusion?
Well, elementary, Inspector. There is too little blood for a wound like this. I'd like to check out the victim's house.
Elementary, Inspector. There's too little blood for a wound like this. I'd like to check out the victim's house.
Scotland Yard does owe you, Miss Holmes, so I'll issue you a permit against my better judgment. Sergeant Hopkins will meet you there with the key.
The sergeant will meet me at the victim's house, and so I don't need to stop at the station first. Yeah.
I think you'll be okay now. Just try to avoid stress or physical activity.
I've looked into it, and I think Harold is telling the truth. The police are allowing me to inspect the crime scene, so I'm taking the case. Having permission will make things faster and less messy.
It's time you go to the police and show that you have nothing to hide. I'll come with you for support.
Thank you, old friend.
This must be the place.
The victim's house. And that must be Sergeant Hopkins.
Look out, Sergeant!
Ooh.
Stuck. Oh, hello, Miss Holmes. Well, this is embarrassing. I didn't notice the grate and got my foot stuck. I think I could get it loose if we grease it up.
I agree. That was quite embarrassing. For our first meeting here, that was embarrassing. Harold's case is urgent, but I suppose I can spare a few minutes to help the sergeant out of this embarrassing predicament. Help the embarrassed sergeant, new task. We kept saying embarrassing, guys. It was indeed embarrassing. An abandoned bike. No, it's locked. Is that supposed to be a police van? Doesn't look like one. Fastening ring. Alright, so the small handle. Grab a glass cutter using the diamond. And a rusty lock. Alright, are you ready for greasy pants? Let's oil you up.
Thank you. I'm honored to finally meet you. Oh, right, the key. It's a strange one, but it works. Scotland Yard has finished its work here. I have to get going. Lots of work to do. Good luck!
You do. Alright, should be able to Alright, should be able to open the gate now. You guys get into the victim's house. Got some riddles. Okay, that is a fish with a horn. Not sure what that is, guys. I don't know. Not a swordfish. The body of a dolphin or a whale. It does look quite peculiar. That was a lighthouse. Cannon. Skeleton. A clam. Globe. Ship wheel. Explosion. Treasure chest. A pothole. And finally, binoculars and a saw. A telescope? Why is it a saw though? Why the saw? Heading into the victim's house. Ooh. Superstitious person might call that a bad omen, but I'll call it another obstacle between me and solving the case. So you are by yourself here. If I catch a dove in a hole, you should be able to pick it up safely. Why? But why though? Why do we need the bird? Is this your companion? You two are supposed to be together. Hinges badly worn. Alright, I think we need to cool this down here, guys. A boat. The weak spot is an excellent place to plant a bomb. A bomb? Is it really necessary? We can just climb over the tree trunk there, guys. A bomb is too much. We don't need that kind of explosion here. Totally unnecessary. Let's try the cane. I'm not sure what's happening here. Oh. Now, do we lure him onto the lid? Something flat, and something bait. A bait. Instruction to create and improvise explosive. So we need the gunpowder, bolt, needle and thread, how do we light it on fire, guys? How? Just pound it using the hammer? Oh. Investigate the crime scene. New task. Heading into the house. The storm must have knocked out the power. She looked for the electrical panel. And here it is. Darn it! Fix the electrical panel to get the lights on. So a blown fuse. Yeah, I think we need a replacement there. Open window. The table must have been made to honor the victim's past as a ship's captain. Spilled wine. When the table is knocked over, guys. You guys see that the outline? I can see that in the shadow. The body outline. Where it was pinned to the wall. Bird seeds. Iron brush. And we are missing a few tools here. A brush. Magnifying glass. Very essential tools. Going to be wet. Ooh. It worked perfectly, guys. Aha. And happy family. Wow, they can't wait, guys. They went straight into their room, their beautiful room. A fuse. Anything else that we need? Damaged parts. Oh, these ones, guys, the wires. Alright, time to do a puzzle. Rotate the wire segments to connect the power source in the lower left to the red distributor in the lower right. Select a wire to rotate it. We are only doing the rotation here.